Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports, presented by WCHC TV, where community spirit shines and the stars of tomorrow take the field today. This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generosity and support of our outstanding local sponsors: Chrisman H2O Conditioning, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, M&M Fasteners and M&M Horsehair, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Fayette County Public Health, Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, Great Oaks Career Campuses, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Along with Dave Wolever, this is Randy Young, and welcome into Fayette County Youth Sports. Tonight we start the boys division of our schedule, and tonight it's the Circleville Tigers from the Mid-State League and former members of the South Central Ohio League taking on the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions, of course members of the Frontier Athletic Conference and also former members of the SCOL. Long history between these two school programs. They played on and off through 2021, took a couple of years off. Then last year, Circleville won 43-37 over at Circleville, so this will be the second game in their series against each other. Washington Courthouse comes in the contest with an overall record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Meanwhile, for Circleville, they come in after 2 league wins. They're 2-0 overall. We come back in 90 seconds. We'll take a look at both teams. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Snack Wrap's back. Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, we're less than 8 minutes away from tip-off between the Tigers and the Blue Lions. Circleville, as I mentioned, coming in the contest with a record of 2 wins and no losses. They didn't play until last Tuesday when they played host to Bloom Carroll and won that league contest 34-31. And then on Friday night, they traveled out to Logan Elm for another league contest in the Mid-State League and won that one 43-33. Some of their top players, they're predominantly a senior-oriented squad. Going down here through the roster, they got 6 seniors on their roster. 4 of them are in the starting lineups, including 6'1" Cole Nungaster. Also in the starting lineup will be Jack Klein. He's a pretty good one. He's 6'3". Nungaster, by the way, is 6'1". Then you've got 6'5" Riley Jenkins, a senior. You got 6'6" Ed Kirk, a senior. And then the small fella, it's not really that small, he's 6'4", David, in Blaine Flowers. So Circleville has a starting lineup of 6'1", 6'4", 6'3", 6'5", and 6'6". Jeez. We said that Circleville may have a slight height advantage in the freshman game and also the reserve game. I think it more than doubles itself, it seems like, on the varsity level, to say the least. Their head coach is Evan Callahan. I believe this is his first year. You folks might remember he used to be the soccer coach and reserve coach at Circleville, went to Waverly for a year, became the boys coach there, went back to Circleville, and we did their game last year in the tournaments. If you remember, they played, Miami Trace played Circleville in boys soccer, and he was the head coach at that time. I believe he's still the boys head soccer coach, but he's taken over the basketball program for the Circleville Tigers. Meanwhile, Shannon Bartra is in his 13th season as head coach of the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. Of course, was a head coach for 7 years, stepped away for a couple seasons, and then returned, and this is his sixth year in his return. The Blue Lions last year coming off a record of 9 wins and 14 losses. You look at their starters, and they have, of course, an outstanding team as well. Even though they lost some good talent, they do have also a senior-oriented squad led by the three-point shooter, Justin Everhart at 6'2", Brian Heath at 5'10", then another senior, 5'9", Javin Baker, another senior, number 6'2", Cooper Robertson, and then finally the guy in the middle who could probably play guard more than he plays center is Noah Hathcock at 6'5". So Coach Bartriff going with an all-senior lineup. But again, you compare the height that Circleville has compared to the height of Courthouse. That's 5'10", 6'2", 5'9", 6'2", and 6'5", as we mentioned. And you compare that to Circleville, and their starting lineup, once again, is all their players are at least 6'1" or taller. So the board work, to say the least, may be a big factor tonight on the, especially on the defensive end for the Blue Lions to try to gain the momentum to get those rebounds and be able to get their team in the offensive flow. Earlier tonight, in some exciting games, the freshman team won by a final score of 38-36. It was 13-7 Courthouse at the end of the first quarter. Circleville went on a 13-1 run and took a 22-19 lead at the half and led 32-23 going into the fourth quarter. But then Courthouse got hot and tied the game up with 29 seconds, went ahead 38-36 on a Luke White three-pointer, and he ended up the game with a total of 19 points. And then in the reserve game, White played again, and he had 22 points and 6 three-pointers, but unfortunately it was not enough as Circleville came out on top 53-44. So it's kind of been a split so far for the squads. We'll come back in 60 seconds and wrap up the pregame and get ready for the starting lineups. So stay with us as you're listening to high school boys basketball right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounted tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
As you plan your elective surgeries, remember that the best rehabilitation is right here locally at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy 7 days a week, our teams can get you back to enjoying life. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor, sister facilities with a family feel.
Now let's go down onto the floor for the introduction of the starters and the playing of the national anthem.
I want to welcome you to tonight's game between the Tigers of Circleville High School and the Blue Lions of Washington High School. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Frontier Athletic Conference. The officials tonight are Mr. Eddie Dealer, Mr. Jacob Medock, and Mr. Chris Medock. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please stand as the Blue Line Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Matt Stanley, plays our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Tigers of Circleville High School, coached by Mr. Evan Callahan. Starting tonight for the Tigers, a senior number 0, Paul Dungaster. Junior number 1, Ryan Fowler. Senior number 5, Jack Klein. Senior number 23, Riley Jenkins. And senior number 24, Ed Kirk. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for the Blue Lions tonight, coached by Mr. Shannon Barker. Starting tonight for the Blue Lions, he's a senior number 10, Jay.
All right, so the teams have been introduced. 9 of the 10 players are seniors. Veteran team for both squads. As Courthouse going with all 5, Circleville 4 out of 5. So we're about ready to get this one started. Haycock against Kirk, and Blue Lions will have the tip. As they go right to left across your screen, they'll be in the white uniforms, blue trim. Circleville in the red and black. Haycock, left side of the key, nice backdoor pass, left-handed layup, good for 2 by Robertson. So Courthouse draws first blood. Courthouse up 2-0. 7.5 minutes left here in the first period. A little spin move in the low post. Double teamed is Jenkins. And inside, and ball's up. Made good there on three-pointer. And that's by Klein. So it's 3-2. Heath. Now over to Baker. Slow roll, but he's able to get to it. Robertson sets a pick. Heath down the left lane. Side of the lane, no good. Robertson tries to pull down the rebound. Can't do so. Goes to Jenkins. Long three. Good again. This time it's by Fowler. So all of a sudden, Circleville jumps out to a quick 6-2 lead. Haycock brings the ball all the way back out. He's got Klein on him. Now over to Heath. Flips it to Baker. Tried a little shake and bake move. Backs out. Now starts again down the left side. A little spin move off the glass. No good. Fought for the rebound. Comes down once again to Circleville. Quick, long three. Good. And quickly, Jenkins with the three-pointer. And the Circleville Tigers have jumped out to a quick 9-2 lead in just the first 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Wow. So Circleville is 3 for 3. Cooper with the point, the only 2 points for the Blue Lions. So after the quick timeout by Coach Bartriff, comes the Blue Lions. Baker will bring it down. Nungaster on defense on him. Now flips it over to Heath. Heath comes to the right side. Everhart. Haycock. Back to Justin. Justin try to give and go. Baker picks it up. Back out front now to Heath. Heath stops, puts up the three. No good. Long rebound. Comes down. Nungaster comes down with it. 3 defensive rebounds for Circleville. Quickly. Now over to Fowler. Inside. Little semi-hook shot. No good by Kirk. Ball's falling around, and the Blue Lions will come down with it on the defensive rebound. Quickly now over to Everhart. A little shake and bake, and goes in, makes the 2. So Justin with his first 2 points, 9-4. Klein across the timeline. Playing catch on the left, over to Fowler, now back to Nungaster. Now to Klein. Now back in the corner, 3-pointer shot up, no good. Nungaster gets the offensive board, puts it back up, won't go. Fight underneath the rebound, comes off Courthouse. So Circleville will have the ball underneath their own bucket. 9-4, 4:25 left here in the first quarter. Circleville with the lead thanks to those 3 threes. Jenkins looking underneath, comes back outside now to Nuncaster. Lobs it back over now to Jenkins. Nuncaster, he'll set, he'll shoot the 3, in and out, won't go. Long rebound comes down to Baker. Across the timeline. Now to Heath. Heath sees a little opening in the paint, gets it back out now to Everhart. Ball's partially deflected in the backcourt. Good save by Haythcock. Now back to Everhart. He sets, launches the 3. Nope, won't go. Long rebound, and Baker tries to save it. And fortunately, there's a big screen right in front of the scoreboard there where the clock was at, because if not, we might have had the scoreboard going out, David.
Busted LEDs is what
yeah.
that would be.
I just noticed that. That's on both scoreboards, too. It's may have been there all this time. I just now noticed it. So Circleville will take over after the out-of-bounds play. Klein, Nuncaster back to Klein. Klein across the timeline. Nuncaster stops. Now to Klein. Now they go over to Kirk. Back out front. Klein. 3.5 now left here in the first period. Still 9-4. Long 3. Put up. Good. That's Klein. That's his second 3 of the game. And now a quick steal by Circleville. Quickly. Klein. Nuncaster. Round the perimeter. Jenkins puts it up. No good. Coming down with it will be Everhart. Now to Aiden Osborne, number 1, who's in the game. Now over to Heath. Starts to drive down the lane. We're going to have a reaching-in foul called on Circleville. It's going to be on Cole Nuncaster. That will be his first, team foul number 1. And Gavin Bigham is now in the game, as is Avery Travis. So Circleville now going to the bench a little bit. Everhart whips it now to Haythcock. Also, Jackson Hughes is now in the game for Courthouse. Another turnover. Circleville comes down with it. Nuncaster starts to drive and loses control of it and goes out of bounds. Turnover on Circleville. That's their first unofficially. Courthouse with 2. 12-4. Osborne will bring it across the timeline. Sam Piper will get ready to come in for the Blue Lions on the next dead ball. Osborne, nice little spin move in the paint, put up the shot, no good. Fight underneath for the rebound, and they're going to get Osborne for the foul. As both him and Jackson Hughes were battling for the rebound, but the foul will be called on Osborne. That's his first foul, team foul number 1. So goes back to the Tigers. We're down to 2 minutes exactly left here in the first period of play. Klein weaving and bobbing, gets it across. He just going to go all the way? Nope. Tried to give it up. Last second, throws it away. Another turnover. Quickly, here comes Piper, and he throws it away. And Nuncaster, kind of a push off there a little bit. No foul or nothing called. So we're down to about 90 seconds. Nuncaster to Klein. Klein looking. Turnaround hook shot, no good by Jenkins. Rebound, Haythcock. Quickly coming down with it. Long 3. Won't go by Piper. Another rebound comes down to Circleville. Nuncaster across the timeline. We're down to 1:15. Still 12-4. Circleville with the lead. Now over to Travis. Big body, puts it in, lays it off the glass beautifully. 14-4. Circleville with a 10-point lead early in this contest. Hayescock trying to do maybe a little bit too much, I don't know, but he tries to take the ball to the hole and will draw the foul. That's going to be on Klein. That will be his first foul, team foul number 2. Klein will get a breather. And they're bringing in Kaiser Cassidy, number 4 for Circleville. He's on Osborne there on the corner. Lob to Hayescock. Against Hughes, sets, puts up the 3. Nope, no good. Rebound comes down to Circleville. Quickly across the timeline will be Cassidy. We're under 30 seconds. Cassidy on Piper. Now flips it over to the left side around the perimeter. Nunkster has it. Now back over to Kaiser in the right wing. Looking now, short pass to Bigham. Now back to Kaiser. Now they go over to Jenkins. Jenkins to Nuncaster. Circleville trying to run some time off the clock. We're down to 10 seconds. Jenkins sets the pick. Nuncaster puts up the shot off the glass, and there'll be a late foul on Courthouse as Nuncaster was in the air. That'll be on Osborne. That's his second foul early here in the first period with 3.4 seconds left. So Nuncaster, Cole Nuncaster, will go to the line. First up, good. Everhart coming out, Heath comes in. Jenkins comes out for Circleville. And I think Kirk 24 re-enters. I'll check that. The young man's going to come in. He's going to do it with Nuncaster after he goes to the free throw line. Makes the second one. He was fouled in the act of shooting on a three-pointer, so Nuncaster gets 3 opportunities here. You don't see that too many times, David, getting fouled on a three-pointer. And Nuncaster makes all 3s after the foul. So Fowler, number 1, re-enters the game for Circleville. To Heath at midcourt, shots up, hits side of the rim, and that will end the first period of play. So we got 1 in the books, and it's been all Circleville so far. They lead it 17-4, thanks to 4 threes in the contest so far and 3 free throws at the free-throw line. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
At the Summers Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and work hard to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute for your loved ones. This is Tyler Brown, and I'm one of the 3 licensed funeral directors at Summers Funeral Home that can help you in your time of need. Please call me or one of our other staff members at 740-335-6078 or stop by the office at Summers Funeral Home located at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio 43160.
Sheridan Insurance.
Back here at Washington Courthouse along with Dave Woolliver, Randy Young with you in our Fayette County Youth Basketball broadcast tonight. Boys, we had, of course, the girls right before Thanksgiving, took a week off. Friday night, we'll have Miami Trace boys. Coach Ben Ackley and his squad. In fact, we are looking across the way. He's here scouting both Circleville and Courthouse. Circleville will play at Miami Trace on Saturday the 3rd. We're broadcasting that game as well, so this will be the second. Well, Circleville at least twice this year. And of course, they'll play Courthouse in mid-January and mid-February in the league. Circleville with the ball as we begin the second period, up by 13. Fowler, Nuncaster. Now goes to the high post to Kirk. Puts up the shot, no good. Ball batted around, and it's going to be off of Circleville. Courthouse ball. Baker comes back in. Osborne comes back out. So 30 seconds off the clock, still 17-4. Heath across the timeline. Sees a little drive down the left side of the lane. Short pass now to Hayescock. Noah, little shake and bake. Rifles it now to Baker. Passes up the three. Goes to Piper. Now Sam. Short pass now to Heath. Now over to Hayescock. Skip pass. Now back out front. Heath starts drive down the lane. Cross-court pass over to Robertson. Now to Piper, follow-away jumper, no good. Rebound, Circleville. Quickly, down court. Klein sets three. Nope, won't go. Long rebound comes down to Piper. Here comes Courthouse. Cooper puts up the shot. Nice block by Circleville. Wow, what a block there by Ed Kirk. Quickly, Circleville comes down court. They go right back to Kirk. Underneath, puts up the shot. Forced it a little bit. No good. Rebound. Hayescock quickly down to Piper, and again it's blocked and knocked out of bounds. This time by Nugaster. I say that not only is Circleville tall, they're fast, aren't they? My goodness.
Courthouse is having a whole heck of a lot of trouble matching up with these guys.
Yes. Bounce pass underneath. Piper, and blocked again. That's the second block Piper's had against him. Here comes now Nugaster. Nugaster, left side, low post, follow-away jumper, good for two. 19-4. Quickly, Hayescock across the timeline. Glances over his shoulders to Coach Bartriff. Heath sees an opening, goes down the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Hayescock puts it up, partially blocked. Rebound by Circleville. Quick pass down court. We'll slow it up. Fowler, Klein, Nugaster. Around the perimeter they go. Now over to Jenkins. Jenkins wanted to go to Nugaster on the low post. He's trying to get away, can't. So they go back out front to Kirk. Kirk stops, now goes back to Nugaster. He's double teamed. We got Heath on him, giving up about 4 inches right there. Nugaster puts up the shot, no good. Long rebound comes down to Piper. Here comes Courthouse. And fakes the bounce pass, misses a shot, and then Hayescock gets the rebound, and he'll be fouled on the play. So a blocking foul will be called on number 23. That's Riley Jenkins, his first. Team foul number 1 here in this quarter. And Hayescock will get to go to the line. First one's up, good. Piper will get a breather. Coming back in will be Jackson Hughes, number 13. Second free throw is good by Hayescock. 19-6. Circleville with the lead. Nugaster. Whoa. Blue Line fans want a little pushing off, but they're not going to get it. Klein, long three from the right corner, no good. Ball batted around. Nugaster comes up with the offensive rebound. He puts up a follow-away jumper, and it's good for 3. 6 points now for Nugaster. He made 3 free throws after he was fouled on a three-point shot, and now he just made a 3. Now the Hayescock down the baseline, shot up, good for 2. And now Coach Bartriff wants a quick timeout, and we'll take one as well. Timeout on the court. 4:23 left here in the first half of play. Our score at Circleville 22, Washington Courthouse 8, back in 30 here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Okay, we're back here at Washington Courthouse. Double checking the scoreboard here. Well, we got Nungaster for 8 points. I'm off 2 points someplace.
He probably had a jumper somewhere in there.
Yeah, okay, I know where it did. I gave Ed Kirk 2 points, and he doesn't have it. It went to Nungaster, so that's we're caught up. Good catch there, Dave. Dave's my eyes.
Don't put that much pressure on me.
Courthouse now coming back with a moderate press. Nungaster. Across the timeline. Now over to Fowler. In the paint, little scoop shot, puts it up, no good. And the ball's knocked around out to midcourt. Kirk picks it up. He flips it now over, left side, long three. Jenkins, no good. Ball batted around, and Courthouse with yet another defensive rebound. Haycock, Noah, cross to Baker. Baker in the paint. Now back over to Heath. Back out front, now to Haycock. Haycock, he wants to get Baker out front. Now they finally do. He's got Fowler on him. Now they go high post. Haycock to Everhart. Shot three-pointer, no good. Ball batted around. Rebound, Circleville. Circleville's out-rebounded Courthouse 8-0 on the offensive boards for the Blue Lions. Nungaster comes to the right side. Now brings it between the circle. 22-8, Circleville with the lead. Now back to Jenkins. Inside, underneath Kirk. Kirk with a little semi-hook. Good for two. Now we can give him his 2 points, David. 3 minutes left here in the first half. 24-8 in favor of the Tigers. Now over to Haycock. Noah. And we're going to have a whistle. Foul out front. Yep, it's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Fowler. That will be his first. Team foul number 2 this period. Baker will come back out. And Jackson Hughes will come in. So will Osborne. Lob to Jenkins. Everhart with the 3. 5 points now. And that gets Courthouse in double figures. 24-11. Now over to Bigham. Nungaster. He'll back it up a little bit. Short pass now over to Jenkins. Jenkins between the circles, come around to the left side. In the paint, shot up, no good. Ball batted around, and Haycock will get the rebound. Quickly down court. Osborne sets, shoots, no. Rebound, Circleville. Nungaster quickly brings it down court. He's in the low post. Now he'll back it up a little bit. He's got Everhart really guarding him tight, and they're going to go a foul on Justin. Just a little bit too much contact there. So Everhart will pick up his first foul. That's the third foul on the Blue Lions. 1:45 left here in the first half. Circleville whips the ball out at side court. Now they're going to try to double team Nungaster in the backcourt. Now to Kirk, and he's over. Yep, over and back. Turnover, Circleville. Kirk was in midair. He had his left foot in the front court and the right foot in the front court. I think I said that right.
Something like that.
Okay, anyway, it's a turnover. That's the main thing. Both teams now with 3 turnovers unofficially. Haycock gets the pick from high. Everhart coming in and just rubbing the ball out of his hands. And that will be a turnover as Kirk just took the ball and swiped it right out of Haycock's right hand. Nungaster with the ball. And they say Nungaster turn around, and he got the ball on the sideline, bouncing it, and that's a turnover. So 4 apiece now for both teams. So Courthouse will have the ball out, side court. 70 seconds left here in the first half. 24-11 in favor of Circleville. Haycock starts to drive. Backs up Klein. Nice little pass. Hughes puts it up. No. Osborne stick back bucket. Good for 2. Good play there. Getting that offensive stick back bucket. Now makes it 24-13. If they can get it under double digits before the half, you got to feel pretty good if you're if you're Courthouse. Meanwhile, you got Jenkins back out front now to Cassidy. Now over to Fowler, and we got a foul out front. And that's going to be on Everhart, and that's his second foul. Nungaster quickly comes back into the game. Cassidy comes out. Pfeiffer's going to have to come in for Courthouse. He's going to come in for Heath. Well, Everhart was starting to get ready to go, and Pfeiffer said, no, you got to stay in. Down under 30 seconds. Fowler. Now over to Kirk. They try to double team him way back, and that's going to go over in the back court. Another turnover, Circleville, unofficially, that's number 5. (24-13). Quickly, Coach Bartriff getting some subs back in. Baker's coming in. Heath's coming in. Pfeiffer comes back out. Osborne was in for about 20 seconds. Robertson comes in, and Hughes comes in. Shannon's getting these guys in and out so quick, I can't keep track of them there, David. Baker, we're down to 10 seconds. Now over to Everhart. Off the perimeter to Heath. Now the Haycock shot, 3, no good, and that's how the period will end. Well, we'll give Courthouse at least some props a little bit. They got it down to 11-point deficit. They scored 9 points in that period, while held Circleville to 7. And so our score at halftime, it is Circleville 24, Washington Courthouse 13. We'll take a 60-second break, come back with a halftime activity. Stay with us. You're listening to high school basketball action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Looking for a strike of fun and a slice of something amazing? Roll into Yellow Lane's, Washington Courthouse's go-to for a good time. And then fuel up at Amore's Pizzeria right inside. Bowl a turkey, eat a slice, hey, maybe both at once. We don't judge. Pro tip, bowling burns the calories, pizza adds the happiness. Call us at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza now and visit yellowlanes.com to plan your next night out.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at facohd.org.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, it's scored to half. It is Circleville 24 and Washington Courthouse 13. Don't forget, we have some basketball action coming up Friday night, as it will be the Miami Trace Panthers starting the FAC League schedule, as they'll play host to the Hillsboro Indians. That's been a pretty good series the last couple of years. And we'll be on the air about 7:15 or so on Friday night. And then don't forget, on Saturday, we're going to be doing our Epifano Star of the Games. We'll have some kids from Washington Courthouse coming in at 9 o'clock and some kids from Miami Trace at 10:30 at the McDonald's up at Jeffersonville, as we'll be introducing them again and talking to them about the past fall season. I know we're already a couple weeks in the winter, but it's the way the schedule worked out. So Courthouse on Saturday at 9 o'clock and Miami Trace on Saturday at 10:30. Of course, Saturday afternoon, both girls teams will be playing a contest. Courthouse is playing Roger Bacon. Yeah. That's what John said when Joe told him, he says, oh, I got Roger Bacon coming in. He said, what? So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
No one talked to me about that.
Yeah. And Fairfield Union will take on Miami Trace. We will not be broadcasting either one of those games, but we encourage you to get a chance to come over on Saturday afternoon to watch that. After Friday night's game, we'll be back here next Tuesday night for Greenfield at Washington Courthouse in boys basketball action. And that's always an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see what kind of team the McLean Tiger boys will have for the season. So, again, that'll be next Tuesday night. And then Saturday night, the 20th, we have girls basketball. Trace and Courthouse against each other at Trace. And then we go into the McDonald's tournament, and we'll have coverage all 4 nights. We'll talk about that as we get a little bit closer to it. The score here is 24-13. We'll take another 60-second break, and we'll run down the scoring stats for you. So stay with us. You're listening to high school boys basketball action right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
My name is Morgan Monroe with M&M Turf Supply. We are a family-owned and operated company founded in 1966. We manufacture and wholesale products for the harness racing industry to tack shops and dealers around the country and internationally. We also carry an extensive line of horsetail hair and mane hair used for show horse extensions, as well as other textile applications such as furniture, lighting, art sculptures, and jewelry. We are located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. You can visit our website at mmhorsehair.com or call us at 740-335-1641.
Let's take a look at the first half scoring here. First of all, for the Circleville Tigers, they're led by Cole Nunkester with a total of 8 points in the contest, including a 3, plus he hit 3 free throws on an attempted 3-point shot. With 6 points is Jack Klein, 2 threes there. 3 points also on a 3 by Riley Jenkins. 2 points, also a 3-pointer by Blaine Fowler on the 3-pointer. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes so far in the game for the Circleville Tigers. 2 points apiece for Travis and also Ed Kirk. Circleville has committed 5 turnovers. They have 1 offensive rebound, 9 defensive rebounds for a total of 10. And they have scored a total of 3 points off turnovers. Washington Courthouse, only 3 players have scored so far. Noah Haycock with 6 points, all of them coming in the second quarter. Justin Everhart with 5 points, including the 3-pointer in the second period. And Cooper Robertson with 2 points. That came in the first period of play. In the free throw shooting, Courthouse is 2 for 2. Circleville is 3 for 3. In turnovers, Washington Courthouse has 4. In rebounding, Courthouse has 1 offensive rebound and 9 defensive rebounds. So, David, believe it or not, the teams are equal. Both have 1 offensive rebound, and both of them have 9 defensive rebounds. So, total 10 in the game. But it comes down really to the 3-point shooting. As, again, Circleville's got 5 threes. Courthouse only has 1 in the game. Earlier tonight, as we mentioned before, but want to repeat in case you missed it, Washington Courthouse freshmen won by a final score of 38-36. What a game there by the Blue Lions freshman, White, as Luke White, the 5'8" freshman, had a total of 19 points in the game, including the game-winning shot with 29 seconds left. Then he turns around and he leads the reserve team with 22 points and hit 6 threes in that game. But unfortunately, Circleville came out on top when it scored there a 53-44. So that's the result. So it's split. So Circleville is going to try to make it 2 out of 3 here tonight at Courthouse. Blue Lions are hoping that they can go 2-1 themselves. Second half play-by-play coming up in 60 seconds. Our halftime score, it's Circleville 24, Washington Courthouse 13. You're listening to high school boys basketball action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
The Chrisman family, for over 3 generations and almost 80 years, has offered the residents in this area both personal and business water softeners, water filtration systems, reverse osmosis drinking water systems, and more. Give them a call for your service needs at 740-335-2620 or stop by at 1020 East Market Street, Washington Courthouse. Chrisman H2O Conditioning.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
Well, we're about ready to begin the second half, along with Dave Woollever, Randy Young with you. Thank you for joining us here on this Monday night. It's kind of a rare Monday night basketball game. Circleville is going to go to Minford on Wednesday night. So it's possibly one reason why they decided to at least have a day's break between the games. Heath has it as we begin the second half of play. Again, Blue Lions are down by 11. He starts to drive, flips it now to Everhart in the paint. Nice head fake move, shot up, no good, won't go. Rebound comes down to Nungaster. Kirk, now over to Fowler. Shot, right side of the lane, put up, no good by Klein. Now over to Jenkins, he doesn't make it. Ball rolls around the rim. Haythcock comes down with the board. Quickly, Haythcock whips it out and it goes, whoa. Just missed going through the hands of Everhart. It was knocked out by Circleville. So the Blue Lions will retain possession right in front of their bench. Heath again, the trigger man. Pass now into Haythcock. Around the perimeter to go. Everhart starts to drive. Fall away jumper. Nope, won't go. Nugster with the rebound. Quickly down to Klein. Back out to Nugster. Nugster off the pick. Goes to Fowler. Now low post, Jenkins. Quick passing, Klein. Nugster, shot up, no good. And Baker tried to get the ball and unfortunately went out of bounds with it. So Courthouse will retain possession. Don't forget, after the game, we'll do the Epifano Star of the Game. Hopefully we'll have a post-game comments. Either Coach Bartriff or Coach Leach, one of them two probably will hopefully join us. Klein sets, he's all alone, and he makes a three. Klein with his third three in the game. He's got 9. He leads the team in scoring, taking the lead over Nungaster. It's 27-13. 6 threes now in the game for the Tigers. Now over to Baker. He sets, he'll put up a three. He's got it. Well, you can't get into a matching game here because you're still down by double digits. 5:46. Nungaster with it. Heath on him. Nungaster with the left hand. Bounce. Now comes over to Klein. Klein sets left side of the key. Around the perimeter to go. Now over to Kirk. Nungaster back to Kirk. Tries to pass it out. Jenkins. He'll put up the three. He's got it. That's his second three. 30-16. Quick pass now to Haythcock. Double team, tries to bounce it to Robertson, and the ball hits out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover on Courthouse. That will be their 5th unofficially. So both teams now with 5 turnovers in the contest. Klein will bring it down. Now goes over to Nungaster. Cole across the timeline. Comes to the left side. Bounce pass now over to Fowler. Kirk. Now to Nungaster. Puts up the three. Again, no good. Long rebound comes down now to Heath. Quickly down court. Everhart fakes the three. Nice pass underneath. Shot up to Robertson. He's fouled on the play, and he'll get a chance to go to the line. So Everhart passing up the three-point shot. Started to drive, and out of the corner of his eyes, we saw Cooper standing there. So let's see if Cooper can add to his 2 points for this evening. And he doesn't do it on that one. 2 out of 3 on the free-throw line. Everhart comes out. Osborne re-enters. Second one is good. So he's got 1 out of 2. Jackson Hughes will now enter the game for the Blue Lions. 30-17. Circleville leading by 13. 4.5 minutes left here in the third. Pass down court. Almost thrown away. Now we got a crash between a couple players. And they're going to call it on Osborne. That's his third. He was standing there. Heath was standing there. And Fish said, we'll give it to 1. So Aiden's got to be careful with his third foul. Around the perimeter. Now they go to Jenkins. Back to Nungaster. Kicks it. Kirk, 3, up, no good. Ball batted around, and it comes off Circleville's hands. Kirk and Courthouse will get it. as the guys were battling for that rebound. 4:05 left here in the period. The third period, that is. Heath across the timeline. Backs it up between the circles. Osborne one to set up the pick, passes it up. Now they go to Haythcock. Now Heath, he'll shoot the three, rolls around, won't go. Long rebound comes down to Circleville. Quick pass down court to Kirk. He's double teamed, gets it back out now to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Nuncaster. Now short pass, right side, over to Klein. Klein now to Nuncaster. Just at the foul line, kicks it back out to Klein. Klein starts to drive, jumper. There'll be a foul on the floor. And it's going to be on Heath. That will be his first foul. 3:19 left here in the third quarter play. Circleville wants a quick 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. 30-17, Circleville leads here in the third. Back in 30 here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Not sure who the fellows are there in they act like, look like they got a blue shirt on, but in fact it's blue paint. And they got the Blue Lions names on the back of their body. Sorry, I thought it was kind of funny, but.
So I know that they didn't have a shirt on over that paint, so they're probably cold.
Yeah, I would say so. Meanwhile, Osborne trying to go for the steal, knocks it out of bounds as the pass was intended to Klein. 3:05 left here in the third. Nuncaster with the ball. Kills the dribble. Now back out to Fowler. Pfeiffer's now on him as both teams running the players in and out. Starting to drive. Fowler down the right side of the lane. Layup good for two. So he's got 5 points now in the game. 32-17. Quickly. Heath, ball comes off the leg of one of the Circleville players. They pick it up, come down, puts up the shot, tap in good. And let me see who got that. Yeah, that'll be Ed Kirk. So he's got 4 points now. And that's now 34-17. Circleville has doubled the score over Washington Courthouse. Fall-away jumper. Pfeiffer puts it up. No good. Ball batted around. On the floor. Long defensive rebound comes down to Circleville. Nuncaster has it. Gets the pick from Jenkins. Passes it to him in the paint. Little hook shot, good for two. And this game is getting completely out of control, and Coach Barker's got to call timeout. So minute 48, we'll just keep it right here. But right now, Blue Lions just simply can't get anything in the inside lane. And Circleville's not giving them anything from the three-point line. They're saying, if you want to beat us, you got to pound the ball inside, and they're just not getting it. Unofficially, I've got Circleville with 13 defensive rebounds. Courthouse, 1 offensive rebound. That is totally getting yourself the boards cleaned up, to say the least. Don't forget, we have boys basketball coming up Friday night. Dave and I will be out Miami Trace. The Panthers will be taking on Hillsboro, and FAC action. We'll take there at about 7:15. And then next Tuesday night, we're back here at Courthouse as they will play host to Greenfield McLean. Courthouse goes to Jackson on Friday night in their FAC opener. So Piper and Baker will bring the ball down for Courthouse. Down now by 19 points. Bounce pass to Haycock. He can't hold on to it. They say that Circleville kicked it, so Blue Lions will retain possession. Hughes, Piper, Haycock, Osborne, Baker. That's your 5 for the Blue Lions. Pass, Osborne off the glass, good for 2. His first 2 points of the night. 36-19. Nuncaster across the timeline. Looking. Over now to Cassidy, who's re-entered the game for Circleville. Jenkins. Bounce pass, Nuncaster almost stolen by Osborne. Nuncaster glances over his shoulder, see where Osborne's at. Now goes to Klein, cross-court pass over to Jenkins. Now back out to Cassidy, around the perimeter to go. Klein, Nuncaster. Nuncaster looks, gets the pick, brings it all the way back out front. Circleville content to run a little time off the clock. We're under a minute. They got a gigantic lead right now. Now back to Cassidy. Cassidy, now back to Klein. Klein holds the ball above his head. Backdoor pass, ball's knocked loose by Hughes, and they say it's off Circleville. That's a turnover. That will be their 6th turnover. Ditto for Courthouse. Meanwhile, Audrey Travis, number 44, comes in the game. And Gavin Bigham will re-enter the game as well, number 3. Klein and Kirk get a breather. Everhart back in for Courthouse. Pass, high post. Haycock. Ball's knocked loose. He picks it up. Now tries to throw it and throws it away. Turnover, Courthouse, number 7. Wow. Ball stolen by Osborne. And unfortunately, on the steal, he throws it out of bounds. So goes back to Circleville. I'm not going to charge turnover on either on that. That was more of a continuation play. And Cassidy is trapped, and quickly Circleville calls time. What in the world are you calling timeout? 5 seconds left in the game, David. In the third quarter, I mean. They got him trapped on the side there. And Circleville quickly calls a timeout. I guess they didn't want to turn the ball over, so we'll keep it here. Don't forget, we have boys basketball Friday night. Miami Trace will play host to Hillsboro. Saturday will be the Epifana McDonald's star of the game. Courthouse Stars will be honored at 9 o'clock in the morning. Trace at 10:30. And then next Tuesday night, we'll be right back here for Greenfield and Washington Courthouse. (36-19). Nuncaster. Long 3 put up, and the rebound is no good by Travis, and that will end the third period of play. So we've got 3 in the books, and our score, it's Circleville 36, Washington Courthouse 19. Fourth period play-by-play coming up in a moment. Stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Join the Epifano McDonald's crew or step into management with competitive pay, free meals, uniforms, paid training, and up to $3,000 in tuition assistance. Management for our Jeffersonville, Washington Courthouse, and Jamestown locations start at $22 per hour. Crew positions at our Jeffersonville location start at $16 per hour. Apply now. Scan the ad on the Epifano Sports Network Facebook page or websites. 740-333-1701. Your Epifano McDonald's restaurants.
Fourth period begins. Circleville with the ball, up by 17 points. Fowler inside to Lancaster. Short pass, high post, good shot by Jenkins. He's got 10 points tonight. He's in double figures. Haycock struggling here. Now gets rid of it, gets it over to Heath. Heath to Osborne. Now over to Heath. Baker off the pick. Baker shoots three, got it. Finally. Baker's got 2 threes. He's got 6 altogether. He leads the Blue Lions along with Haycock in points with 6 apiece. Everhart's got 5. That's 17 of your 22 points, folks. And the ball is going to be, there'll be a foul on Heath on the side court. A little bit too close. So Heath will pick up his second foul, first in this quarter. And a steal by Courthouse. Coming down, Baker misses the layup. Everhart with a 3, in and out, won't go. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the floor. And that's who they're going to call it on. And it's going to be on Lancaster as Haycock, boy, did he take a jump there. Noah 6'5". I think he jumped about 6'8", 6'9" on that one, David. He really went up above the rim. So Lancaster picks up his second foul. Courthouse with the ball, and that's going to be a charge. Oh, man. Is it the Academy Awards time yet? Klein may have got it on that one. Had a little body contact. So Haycock will pick up, believe it or not, folks, that's only his first foul of the game. 38-22. Circleville with the lead. That's Kirk down court, layup, good by Kirk. Here comes Haycock. Spins in the paint, and he'll be fouled. And that'll be on Klein, who just took a charge from Haycock a few seconds ago. So Klein will pick up, they got that as his second foul. So Haycock will go to the line. First up, good. Noah with got him with 7 points. And he misses the second one. Comes Circleville. Fowler, backdoor pass off the glass, good for 2. Kirk. Quickly, Courthouse down. Haycock trying to keep the ball alive, and he was able to knock it off one of the foots of the Circleville players. So with 42-23 now, 6 minutes plus left in the game. Long pass to Haycock behind the courthouse bucket. Haycock sees an opening, spin, and they're going to call him another charge. So Haycock has picked up 2 charging fouls here in the 4th period of play, and both times it has come against Jack Klein of Circleville. Well, he's running for Best Supporting Actor, and now they're going to get him for a push. Klein pushed off one of the courthouse players. I believe that was Osborne. So it's give and take, huh? So the foul on Klein, that's his 3rd. And it goes back to courthouse after a couple fouls. Haycock, 3, got it! He's up to 10. 42-26. We're under 6 minutes left. Fowler sees an opening, backs out. Now over to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Lancaster. Lancaster spins. Now sees an opening down the right side. Little 8-footer, good for 2. He's got 10 points. Haycock shoots a 3, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, doesn't get it. Rebound comes down to Circleville. Lancaster. He stops. Now over to Kirk. Long 3, won't go. Ball batted around, over the back. Foul will be called on Fowler. Trying to get underneath for the offensive rebound and was over the back. So that will be a foul on him. That's also going to be a turnover because they had the possession of the ball. So I've got Circleville now with 8 turnovers. I got Courthouse with 9. Courthouse has got to get some threes here. They're still down by 18 points. Osborne sees an opening, goes to it, ball's blocked. 4th block tonight by Circleville. Quick pass down court. Klein over now to Lancaster. Back to Lancaster. Left side. He sees an opening, bounce pass. Kirk underneath, lays it off the glass, good for 2. (46-26), 20-point lead. Baker goes inside. He puts up a little 8-footer, good for 2. So he's got 5 of his 8 points here in this period. 46-28. Quick pass down court, shot up, no good. Rebound, stick back, no good. Try again, no good. Try again. Finally, after the 4th time, it is rebounded and put in by Fowler. They had 3 offensive rebounds on that play. 48-28. Baker to Everhart. 3, no. Osborne, he has it. Double team and a foul on the floor. So Courthouse will get the ball underneath their own bucket. Pfeiffer will come in. Baker comes out. And Hughes is starting to come. Wants to come in. Or can he? Well, I guess we're going to have a timeout first, and then we'll find out who's going to be in the game. So we got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 3:48 left in the game. It's Circleville by 20, 48-28 over Courthouse here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounted tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
48-28, Circleville with the lead, trying to go to 3-0 overall with the game coming up on Wednesday night as they will be traveling to, what did I say, Minford, yeah. Miami Trace played Minford last week and beat them. Of course, they had the bad weather that last game. That was a game where Minford, I think, got to the state Final Four. They had a couple guys who were averaging 20-some points a game. Wasn't meant to be. Trace goes down and gets the win. They'll be in action Friday night against Hillsboro. Osborne makes the free throw. 3 points for him tonight so far. Cash it in, number 4. Now Osborne comes out, Piper comes in. So you got Everhart, Hughes, Piper, Haycock, and Heath. 48-30. Under 4 minutes left in the game. Fowler to Nungaster. Round the perimeter to go. To Klein, now back to Nungaster. And a body contact foul on Haycock, and he's now picked up 3 fouls all in this quarter. Leading the team in scoring so far with 10. Circleville gets the ball out of bounds. Klein. Fowler, round the perimeter to go. Kirk works on the baseline. Flips it back to Nungaster. Now to Jenkins. Round to Fowler. Back to Kirk. Klein. And there's Hughes. Oh, nice under the basket pass to Kirk. Another assist there. And now makes it 50-30. Courthouse was so determined to have double teamed the guy with the ball, he left somebody open. And we're going to whistle and a foul on the floor again. Haycock is fouled by Klein. Klein's 4th foul. So Klein has had 4 fouls in the game, and all of them have all been against Haycock. Haycock has had 3 fouls. 2 of the 3 have been charging fouls against Klein. Free throws up, good. Second one is no good. Rebound, Circleville, and now a foul behind Klein. And we'll take the long walk down this end of the court. Foul is going to be on Jason Hughes. So Jack Klein will go to the line. Free throws up, good. 10 points for Klein. He has 3 threes and now that one. Second one, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Haycock. Now over to Everhart. Piper gets the pick, sees an opening, goes up, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Another block by Circleville. That's number 5 unofficially. 51-31, 2.5 minutes left in the game. Ball's knocked around, another turnover against Courthouse. Coming down and going, Deco City will be Fowler. And I think that may have just put the, if it hadn't before, it puts the end to the game, I think. Ball's missed, another rebound comes down to Circleville. 2 minutes left in the game. So Circleville will go to 3-0, including a big non-conference win against Washington Courthouse. While the Blue Lions will drop to 2-2. Pass underneath. And going up is Klein, and he will be fouled on the play. That'll be on Piper. That will be Piper's first foul. Klein will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. 11 points in the game for him tonight. Travis will get ready to come in the game. Coach Barker pulling some of his starters, as is Circleville. We'll try to get caught up on the names best we can. He throws up, number 2, it's good. So Klein will come out of the game, finishing with 12 points tonight for Circleville. Okay, 22 will be Jackson Everhart. That's Piper. Number 11 will be Austin Hughes. Shot, no good. Now comes back to Cassidy. 80 seconds left. Travis. Now over to Jenkins. Around the perimeter to Klinger. Klinger with the ball. Between the circles. He'll be guarded there by Jason Hughes. We're down to 1 minute. Klinger. Pass now over to Cassidy. And he turned the ball over. Turnover number 9 unofficially now for Circleville. Finally coming out of the game will be the last starter, Jenkins. Lamont Holloway, number 12, will be coming into the game. So basically both teams emptying the bench here late in this contest. Klinger with the ball, 55-31. Pass and off the leg and out of bounds against Circleville. As that one comes off the legs of Travis. So Courthouse will have the ball out of bounds. Austin Hughes now over to Piper. Piper, top of the key. Comes to the right side. Short pass, a 3 put up. No good. Missed there by Avery Whiteman. Rebounded again by Circleville. Now over to Cassidy. Goes underneath. Ball's locked loose and out of bounds by Courthouse. With 15 seconds left in the game. Don't forget, after the contest, we'll have the post-game show, including the star of the game. Shot up, off the glass, good for 2 by Travis. His 4th point of the contest. 57-31, Piper. Underneath, layup, no good, and that will end the game. With the final score tonight, Circleville winning big by a final score of 57-31. With the win, again, Circleville goes to 3-0, and Washington Courthouse drops to 2-2. Don't forget, post-game comments and start of the game coming up. We'll start things back off in 2 minutes right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
M&M Fasteners is located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio, and we've been in the fastener industry for 29 years. We specialize in a wide range of industrial and automotive fasteners, so anything from your standard nut and bolt to custom-made parts built to your specs. We also offer custom labeling and private packaging. We also have a variety of pre-packed and pre-sorted metric and standard fastener assortments, along with bolt bins and fastener storage options. You can choose between several different sizes and grades. So whether you're needing a handful of pieces or bulk assortments, we have the inventory and knowledge to help you find what you're looking for. You can reach us at 800-348-8873 or find us online at mnmboltkits.com.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse provide skilled nursing, rehab, ventilator care, memory care, and assisted living. It's our pledge to provide the highest level of care at each of our facilities. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, a tradition of caring.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
We're back here in our post-game program presented by the Epifano McDonald's Restaurants with 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. Well, this game started off all Circleville and basically kept it up the rest of the evening. They were up 17-4 at the end of the first quarter, 24-13 at half, 36-19 going into the fourth period, and they win by a final score of 57-31. Circleville unofficially had 4 players in double figures tonight, David, and that's hard to beat any team. You're going to have that many players in double figures. Courthouse was only able to have 1 player in double figure tonight, so it was not a good evening for the Blue Lions. They got killed on the boards, to say the least, so it'll be interesting to see what the coaches have to say here in a few minutes. We'll run down the scoring, and then we'll see if they're going to be one of the coaches come up or not. Real quickly, for Circleville, I have Jack Klein with 12 points tonight, 10 points apiece for Cole Nungaster, also Ed Kirk, and also Riley Jenkins. 9 points for Blaine Fowler, and 4 points for Audrey Travis. So they only had 6 players that scored, but again, when 4 of them are double figures, you don't have to have what you would have to say a lot of balanced scoring. For Washington Courthouse unofficially, I had Noah Haycock with 11 points, 8 for Javin Baker, 5 for Justin Everhart, 4 for Aiden Osborne, and 3 for Cooper Robertson. Unofficially, I had Washington Courthouse with 1 offensive rebound. I know they probably had a few more, but they had 13 defensive rebounds for a total, 12, so that for a total unofficially of 13. I had Circleville with 5 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive rebounds for a total of 19. I had 7 threes tonight for Circleville. Washington Courthouse, they had 4. And there was 6 out of 7 from the free throw line for Circleville, and Washington Courthouse was 7 out of 9. We'll take a break, come back with more in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
The Chrisman family, for over 3 generations and almost 80 years, has offered the residents in this area both personal and business water softeners, water filtration systems, reverse osmosis drinking water systems, and more. Give them a call for your service needs at 740-335-2620 or stop by at 1020 East Market Street, Washington Courthouse. Chrisman H2O Conditioning.
Looking for a strike of fun and a slice of something amazing? Roll into Yellow Lane, the Washington Courthouse's go-to for a good time. And then fuel up at Amore's Pizzeria right inside. Bowl of turkey, eat a slice, hey, maybe both at once. We don't judge. Pro tip, bowling burns the calories, pizza adds the happiness. Call us at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza now and visit LielaLanes.com to plan your next night out.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions, play to your strengths, discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
(57-31) results. Circleville winning. They're now 3-0 overall, 2-0 in the Mid-State Buckeye Division. Meanwhile, Washington Courthouse drops to 2-2 overall. They will have their league opener on Friday night as they got to travel down, take on a tough Jackson team. I'm telling you, it's one of those spells where Courthouse is hoping with 2 days of practice, or 3 days of practice, I guess, they can kind of find some kind of formula. But as we mentioned before, you know, height-wise and everything else, Circleville had the advantage, and they kind of took advantage of it with a lot of the plays tonight on defense. Is that Courthouse had to double team the outside game because they were hitting some threes, and when they were doing that, you know, it just gave Circleville a chance, Dave, inside to hit some real easy shots inside. I think you have about maybe 8 little layups or something like that, and they took advantage of it. So it was a tough loss, and again, that's the second one in a row for the Blue Lions as they lose tonight. Final score 57-31. Coming into the game, as we mentioned, Circleville was averaging only 38.5 points a game, giving up 32. They gave up 37 tonight. So that looks pretty impressive. Courthouse, in their 3 games, they were averaging 43 points a game, but giving up 46. And to say the least, they went over they didn't score enough points there as far as offensive output, and defensively, they gave up more points than that. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll do our player of the game, and if we don't have a coach come up, we're going to wrap it up. So stay with us. You're listening to high school basketball right here on WCHC.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, you're never looking back.
All right, only a total of 5 players scored tonight. Haythcock with 10, 8 for Baker, 5 for Everhart, 4 for Osborne, and 3 for Robertson. Our star of the game will be Noah Haythcock tonight, coming up with 11 points in the game. He had a big 3 in that 4th period of play. And, he kept the team going when the rest of the offense just did not respond tonight. So our star of the game will be Noah Haythcock. That's going to wrap it up for our coverage tonight. We will be back on the air Friday night. Boys basketball, Hillsboro will be taking on Miami Trace. So for Dave Willever, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.